How's it going? Good. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
So, possibly your last time playing UCLA.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts going into this game?
It's exciting. Both of us are good teams. Traditional rivalry, and the fight for LA, victory bell. So. Obviously a big one that means a lot for USC.
With Jackson Dart getting his start, how much more emphasis do you guys look at, from your point as far as making sure everybody knows their assignments?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we gotta run the ball effectively, pass pro for him, just try to take some of the pressure off of him, and just keep him upright and clean, and like I said, run the ball to hopefully open up some more passing lanes. But I think older guys on the O-line, we just gotta take care of them, and he's a good kid, and everyone likes him, and he holds himself like a vet. So he's gonna do a good job.
Freshmen usually do freshman things. Sometimes they go outside of the line in the coloring. How do you help him stay within the framework of the game?
Yeah, I think just like I said, keeping him clean will help him, and make some reads and not have to do too much, scrambling and making him feel like he has to make a huge play. Just kind of getting in that rhythm early. Maybe pop a few big runs, or settle him down, just clean throw, and keep him upright in the pocket. I think that'll take a lot of pressure, so he doesn't have to feel like he's running around and trying to make a huge play out of nothing or whatever.
I know he's being in your position, but what's it been like going against Max Gibbs practice?
Yeah, he's a great kid. He continues to get better with his technique, so he's slowly becoming even harder to block just because he's so big, and now he's working his hands a little more, and push-pull and a little like swim moves and hand swipes, so he's going to be a great player though.
Talking about getting some runs early to try to help out Jackson. What do you guys got to do to do a little better in the run game, even though you're expecting some stack box?
Yeah, just communication's huge because UCLA will move around. They'll do a lot. Just had it upright, and give our running back a chance to hopefully find a crease in one of those stack boxes or blitzes where they're moving or stemming. So just being on the same page as the O-line, and I feel like for the most part all this year has been great communication no matter what lineup we kind of put out there. So just continuing that and trusting our backs and giving them a chance.
Talk about those backs. So what was your first impressions of Keontae?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player, really explosive, hits the hole, been a great locker room guy, fun to be around, and I think he's found a lot of traction in the past couple games, and he's run the ball really hard.
He's kind of mentioned that he's a little bit of like a jokester. He's always cracking jokes. Kind of attest to him saying that.
Yeah, I mean, he's always making jokes and smiling and having a good time, so he's been a joy to block for, and but when it comes game time, he runs the ball hard and fights for extra yards, and as an O-line, we love a guy that hits the hole, fights for yards, and is a good dude in the locker room.
Graham was talking about Jackson being a natural leader. In what ways do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, young kid, coming from out of state, just fit right in, and friends with everyone in our little locker pod and in the whole locker room. And when he stepped up for Washington State, it seemed like he had a few starts under his belt and made some mistakes early on, but really just brushed it off and finished the game out strong. So that's pretty rare for, is he 17 or 18, but however old, that's pretty impressive, to have an O-line that's a little bit older, 21, 22, 23-year-old guys, and for him to just come in and produce is huge.
Was there a moment last winter or spring where you kind of first noticed that this guy has that quality to him?
Yeah, I think just kind of, I didn't really get to see him much in like winter workouts, but come spring ball, he was slinging the rock nice, and just held himself to a pretty high standard for early enrollee, and did a really nice job. So I think kind of just the progression of spring ball and watching him make some really amazing throws was impressive.
Do you have to do anything different? Do you have to change your technique at all with a guy that wants to scramble and keep plays alive, just knowing that you may be blocking for a little bit longer with the way that he plays in the back?
Yeah, I think this week with Dart back there, we're just gonna have to strain a little bit harder. But I think the key we'll try not to get holding calls. If you feel the D lineman kind of run away, you just gotta let him go, and but just block extra hard and never give up, because you never know. You could be running around back there for a couple seconds, and then I think another key will just try not to get the holding calls. If you feel someone pull away, just let them go.